Disclaimer, I do not own Yu-Gi-Oh! The show is owned by 4Kids, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Itself is owned by Konami. Let's get into Season 4 now. Oh, Professor Hawkins is now in Atlantis, or somewhere showing Atlantis. It's the whole thing, really. Atlantis exists in Yu-Gi-Oh! Rex and Weeble are here. No one cares about them. Let's move on. And they move against this strange dude with a robe and weird glowing green eyes with a really weird duel disc that looks like he really wants to fight, apparently. And also, the Tem, or Yugi, just leaves school like it's nothing. The teacher just doesn't notice, or they just don't care, just so they can go to the museum to reveal their destiny. It's going to be very weird after school, though. Yes, now, Yugi showing the 3 Egyptian god cards to the stone tablet in the museum is finally ready, at last, to reveal his path. But before that can happen, some weird dude with a robe and a crazy necklace, I guess, does something to make duel monsters come alive, and now we can't use the tablet because it's frozen solid, and now duel monsters are real. I mean, even with holograms, they're still kind of dangerous, but here, it's twice the destructive danger, double the, you have 3 cards with the same copy in your deck. Mistake number 1 for Yugi here in this season is keeping the god cards on the front desk while letting his grandpa clean them. Why would you not keep them in your deck? If you have cards like these, why would you not keep them close to you or out of harm's reach or so? Yeah, these 3 bikers, Raphael, Valen, and Alistair, take the god cards and now challenge the Pharaoh to a duel to win them back, because they're going to use them for evil purposes. Now Yugi's dueling this one guy, who we saw earlier in the episode, some of the most generic Yu-Gi-Oh! Monster of all time, Ronnie Captain on the field. And yes, with 0 Orichalcos on the field, whoever loses duel loses their soul, which isn't exactly what you want in a card. Yugi plays Shallow Grave like it's a quick play spell, but it really isn't, allowing both players to special summon one monster back from their graveyard. Gotta love that. This guy summons Obelisk like it's nothing. And yes, he thinks with just this, he's totally invincible. And Yugi's like, I know all his weaknesses. Like what? Having a higher attack point? And we see more flashbacks of Duel's Kingdom with Mokuba and Kaiba trapped in cars, because soul trapping, because Orichalcos does the same thing, except a little bit more sad. And Yugi, we're using a combination with Brave Attack to boost one of his Magnet Warriors up to a high attack power to attack and destroy Obelisk, which is pretty amazing. And yes, Tristan, he doesn't say anything its entire scenes of him having his mouth open. It's just, yeah, are you going to say something, Tristan, or I'm going to have to say something for you? I'm not sure. This guy gets even more eviler with red eyes. That means something, right? If you have red eyes, that means you're evil or something, I guess. Oh, and of course, the Orichalcos cannot be destroyed. Well, in the real world, you can destroy it. You can't destroy it because it cannot be destroyed once per turn. And when it tries to get destroyed again, it is destroyed. Now the guy Yugi's dueling now loses his soul, but not before throwing the 3 Egyptian god cards to the other 3 who already stole them. So now Yugi has to try to get the god cards back. And Raphael gives them back Rex and Weeble's soul. Nothing was really lost when Rex and Weeble lost their soul, so I don't know what the just story here is. And Yugi gets his weird rock with the Orichalcos that he doesn't take off for some reason. Why would you not take it off? It kind of turns you evil, obviously. Why would you not? Why would you keep it on? Oh yeah, Rebecca's back. She was in like 2 episodes near the end of Season 1. Now she's back for a pretty considerable amount of time in this season. And the beginning of the next season, so there's that. And now, they're riding their motorcycles backwards out of the plane. That cannot be safe, especially if it lands on the ground. Won't it just break or something? And now Professor Hawkins is going on yet the origins of duel monsters. Again, even though we've been told it many times. I don't know why we're getting another recap of this. Are we going to literally forget in 2 minutes? I don't think so. Now Yugi has a dream, or is talking with a Tem about this whole Orichalcos shtick. It's getting pretty crazy, and we're only about like 3 episodes in this season's already going off the rails. Not really, it's going pretty good so far. And now they're in his mind, and someone calling out to them to come this way, and they're like, we have to follow that voice, because what else are we going to do for like a good amount of this part of the episode or so? They gotta pull out a sword to free one of the 3 legendary dragons, Timaeus, Hermos, and Critias, and of course, Yugi gets... well, Timaeus. Don't worry, it's pretty cool. And now Yugi has to test his card out to stop one monster from attacking everybody. Using power of Timaeus, manages to drive the monster away. You can use it in real life, don't worry. And now, after a roller coaster episode, Yugi and Tem realize that this dragon might actually be able to have power to once again, for the 5th time, save the world. And that was the episode. It was pretty interesting, Season 4. It's still kind of crazy how Season 4 is a filler season, but it's considered one of the best seasons of the entire show, which is crazy. Imagine being filler, but both really good. That's kind of unheard of nowadays, you know? But, you know, it's going to be pretty good. I'll see you next time for more Yu-Gi-Oh! Die into Pokemon video games. Until next time, see ya!